Hey, what's up guys, Thomas Richard here today. In today's video I'm going to show you guys my Ed Sheeran CD album collection as of 2024. And yeah, let's get straight with the video now, let's go. So firstly I'm going to show you guys my Ed Sheeran independent releases. And first off, it isn't a real Orange Room EP, it is a burnt copied on a disc version of Orange Room EP, not the official one, just I can't think of the word, but yeah, it isn't the official one, but it's at least I still got it on physical disc. At least I still got it on a CD. The Orange Room EP. I'll most likely think of it when I'm going through the video of the word, and then the next two are the real ones. Ed Sheeran, the self-titled album from 2006. Yes, right here, guys. You can see the Sheeran lock there, and then track 9, Spark, the first Spark song that Ed recorded, and that, yeah, 12 songs, Ed Sheeran lock. Yeah, it's the real one, which is crazy to think about. I actually got this really cheap on eBay the other year, guys, which is just insane to think about. Yeah, with a plus smoke finder vibe, but yeah. And then Want Some, the real Want Some CD, guys, from 2007. This is my favourite one out of them three. I don't own the original Spinning Man. I don't own Spinning Man, which is incredibly rare to find, just like the original Orange Room. It's really expensive, so yeah. I actually got this for pretty cheap, under £100. For this album, Want Some, the original copy of Want Some 2007 Sheeran Lock Limited, and yes. And also, this isn't an Ed CD, but it's a compilation CD, Sounds of the East Coast 2, which features one Ed Sheeran song which does not appear on any of his albums, Ed Sheeran Saturday, which I'm just so grateful to own this CD right here. Sounds of the East Coast 2, which is like an independent compilation album in Suffolk. And yeah, track 5, Ed Sheeran Saturday. I remember when this used to be on Spotify, but it sadly got taken down now. So I'm so happy I got this CD. Yes, an unreleased Ed Sheeran song on this CD called Ed Sheeran Saturday, which is incredibly rare to find now, guys. I know. And then one other person who's got the shouts to Calcium Music here now, he owns this as well as me. And yeah, Ed Sheeran Saturday, which is insanely rare to find, which I'm so grateful to own. And yeah, that's all the first albums independently released. And now onto Ed's EPs now, let's go. So now on the EPs now, guys, firstly is You Need Me EP. And I'm so grateful to own all of the Sheeran locks of it. I don't own the casing of the You Need Me EP from 2009, but I own the disc, the black disc. Oh, and it's just crazy. It's like a PS1 like disc type of disc, but it actually says on the disc Ed Sheeran 2009 Sheeran Lock Limited, which can you see that, guys, there, which is just insane to think about. Yes, and it is the actual studio version of You Need Me EP, not the acoustic version of it like it is on Spotify and the re-release versions as well. Yeah, which was released under Paw Print Records when Ed was signed to Atlantic in 2011. Then the Gingerbread Man Records released with all 5 in a pack, which I just love so much. Yes. And then here is the Paw Print Records one. And also, the disc is different as well. Like, that's like more reddish, and this is more orangey. But this is the Paw Print case, not the 2000. Look, as you can see, the colours are different as well. 2009 Sheeran Lock, and then Paw Print 2011. Yes, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, and that's the acoustic version on Spotify as well, and then studio version, which is crazy, which I love so much. Next EP is Loose Change EP, one of my favourite EPs by Ed. And then this is the Sheeran Lock version of Loose Change EP, which the difference is between the Sheeran Lock and the re-releases is it includes the A-Team on it. The A-Team on Loose Change. And then the re-release includes Let It Out, which I just love that so much. Like the detail of the different releases of versions of albums, you know. I think I'm a geek like that. Like, yeah. And back in 2010, Ed released Let It Out as part of a promo CD. But then when Ed signed to a label, I think, and then Ed put Let It Out on Loose Change, and then it's just crazy that the A-Team originally appeared on Loose Change. Of course, Ed released it back in 2010 independently, and then did the music video in 2010 as well. But yeah, it didn't really, you know, have the massive success it had. You know, when Ed signed to a label, it was the first single from Plus and all that. Yeah, and the rest is history for the A-Team. The next is Songs I Wrote With Amy. There isn't much change to Songs I Wrote With Amy with the re-release Paw Print Records and the Sheeran Lock, but still, it's like the detailed 2010 Sheeran Lock there. And also, no barcode either, which is just insane to think about. For example, barcode, no barcode. Yeah, no. All the songs are the same. And yeah, Paw Print Records. Yeah, but like different, a bit different as well, but all the songs are the same, but which I just love that so much. The next is the Live at the Bedford EP. Which one shall I show? Sheeran Lock. Sheeran Lock, Live at the Bedford EP. Signed by Ed there, which is just insane to think about. You know, I won a charity. I donated quite a bit of money to get this. Back in 2020, it was a Ed Sheeran Made in Suffolk. Got a book here. Ed Sheeran Made in Suffolk Legacy Auction, and you know, it was the ending of the Ed Sheeran Made in Suffolk exhibition. So they did an auction on Ed memorabilia, and I'm so grateful to win this right here. Live at the Bedford DVD and CD and DVD, and also signed by Ed as well, which is just insane to think about. I just wonder when Ed signed this, you know. Maybe he signed it when he was a teenager. I don't know when it released. Who knows? Yeah, DVD. Track 8 on the DVD. One of my favourite songs, We Are. But apparently, We Are was given to One Direction. That's what maybe Ed did. I'm not sure, guys. And this is the Paw Print Records re-release, which, you know, which makes this a lot different and rarer to find. This is the actual DVD. The actual DVD, which was not re-released, and just 6 songs, which is still the 6 songs on there, but you don't get the DVD. No, you don't get the DVD. I know I love my DVD so much, guys. And then it does say there, CD version, and on there it doesn't say CD version. That's the difference between Live at the Bedford, and I really do love that DVD of Live at the Bedford so much. And then the last EP, number 5 collaborations projects right here, still same, no difference to it, no difference. I like to keep them in this protective coverings, if you're seeing, guys. Yeah, number 5 collaborations project, same with Songs I Wrote With Amy. Not much of a difference, but the back is a bit different. No barcode. Paw Print, Sheeran Lock, both different. No, not much difference there. And then of course the 5-pack that Ed released in 2015 when Ed first did his own record label, being Gingerbread Man Records, and we'll go back to Gingerbread Man Records later. If you know, guys, you know, by with one of the albums released last year, the 5-pack of EPs, and yeah, with the Gingerbread Man Records symbol there, which I just love so much. And yeah, guys, now on to Ed's official studio albums now. Let's go. So, Plus, the Plus normal edition right here, which I just love so much. The standard edition of Plus from the A-Team to Give Me Love, which I just love so much, guys. Yes, you know, I can open it. This is what I love about physical media, guys. You physically own the item, like the CD. My favourite music physical media is CD. because you can take it, put it in anywhere, like a DVD player, which plays CDs, CD player, PS3, PS4, even a PS2. Yeah, maybe PS5, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Ed Sheeran plus right there, the normal, and now the deluxe of plus right here, guys, which I just love so much. From the 18 to Give Me Love, and then 4 extra songs: Autumn Leaves, Little Bird, Gold Rush, and Sunburn, which I just love all these songs so much. The deluxe version, well, UK deluxe edition, and then the UK normal edition, what I think is same everywhere, I think. Well, except from these 2 other ones, which I'm going to show you right now. And then the Plus Deluxe Australian Deluxe Edition, which includes the same as the UK's, the A-Team to Give Me Love, and then from Autumn Leaves to Sunburn. And that, but the Australian one's a bit different, is because it includes a DVD. Yes, and it includes the Shepherd's Bush Empire show from 2011. I just love the DVD so much, you know. The DVD right there of Shepherd's Bush Empire back in 2011, which is just so amazing, which I just love so much. And then the Japanese edition of Plus right here, guys, which is just so amazing. It's just an alternative cover to Plus. You know, you can see more Ed and then Ed sticking his tongue out high. And then the Japanese spine as well, which I just love so much there. And then the Japanese right in there, and then the alternative back cover as well, with Ed and a massive cat, you know, which I just love so much as well. And then the only difference to the deluxe edition is that it's the A-Team acoustic version, bonus track. Mine's still sealed, you know. Yes, A-Team deluxe, A-Team acoustic version, which I just love so much. And yeah, Multiply. We're just going to go straight on it now. This is the first ever Ed album I ever owned, the Multiply normal edition. I'm just so grateful for this version of Multiply, because this is my first ever Ed album I ever got. And then thank you Mum for buying it, because my mum loved Think Out Loud and Photograph. But then there's me just listening to all of it from 1 to A Fire Love, just the standard edition of Multiply, which is just insane to think about. And yeah, Multiply right there. And then I think I got this last year. Let me compare the two. Like, this is more of a I believe this actually launched with Multiply, and it's pretty rare. Like a transparent, like a more of a greeny cut, like the green pops out more. Like, I'll show you the back. Yeah, there you go. You can see the difference of the standard editions. This one's more lively green, if you know what I'm on about. And I think it's like a launch Multiply CD when it first released Multiply. Yeah. Which is just crazy to think about, yeah. And I think I got it for really cheap from eBay last year, yeah. Multiply, one of my favourite Ed albums ever. And then here is the deluxe edition of Multiply, which I love so much. Of course, the normal edition included 1 to A Fire Love. The deluxe version includes, and also the green again. I honestly thought it was just the deluxe version of Multiply that had the greeny tint colour. Yeah, the deluxe, Take It Back, shirt sleeves, even my dad does sometimes, Icy Fire and All of the Stars, on the UK deluxe edition of Multiply, which I just love so much. And yes. And then this one right here does look, I think it is a deluxe edition of Multiply, but it's the fan Ed Exit version, which includes like a photo album of fans, you know, from all over the world. I'm not in it, sadly, but I thought I'd never own this version of Multiply. Yeah, I thought I'd never own this version of Multiply, which I'm just so grateful for. Yeah, you can see the little book there with the Multiply CD there. Yeah. Oh, it actually says on the bottom there. Ed Sheeran, Ed Exit Edition, or Ed Multiply Edition. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Which I'm so grateful for. And then on there as well. Yeah. Love it so much. And then the 2 French editions, the 2 French editions of Multiply, which in this one here from 2014 from One to a Fire Love, and then another disc, another CD. Everything You Are, Friends, Sing Live Radio Concert. I'm a Mess, live from Lightship 95, and Don't Remix featuring Rick Ross. The first multiply French edition, which I just love so much. And then this one from 2015, this one, which includes all in one disc. Same normal standard edition of Multiply from One to a Fire Love, and then extra song Sing Psy remix, Real Neck Few featuring Ed Sheeran, Lay It All On Me Rudimental featuring Ed Sheeran, Photograph Felix John remix, Sing Deezer session, and Think Out Loud Deezer session as well. All on one disc as well. I love all them songs so much, and the collabs and everything. And yeah, is that from Wembley editions? The Wembley editions of Multiply. The Wembley editions of Multiply. I own three different Wembley editions of Multiply. First being the UK version of the Wembley edition of Multiply right here. You know, love it so much. And then the extra songs on the UK edition of the Wembley edition. Yes, Wembley edition. Of course, the standard One to Fire Love, and then the extra songs Icy Fire, English Rose, Touch and Go, New York, Make It Rain, Lay It All On Me, Rudimental featuring Ed Sheeran, and then it includes Jumpers for Goalposts on normal DVD, which I just love so much live at Wembley Stadium back in 2015, which I just love so much. You know me guys, like I said, the DVDs, which I just love so much. And this one does look like the UK version, but it's from Germany. It's a German version of the Wembley edition of Multiply. The only difference is that it includes Photograph Felix John remix, and then on the UK version it includes Make It Rain. That's the only difference I'd say, but I just love it so much. Like also the German rating as well. Yeah, which is just insane to think about. And also the other Wembley edition that I own is, I believe, the US edition of the Wembley edition right here, which, you know, I think the only difference is it doesn't include a slipcase like the German and the UK one, and also the difference is that it includes all of the stars on this one, doesn't include Make It Rain. Yeah, that's the difference, I think. Pretty much, but I still love it. It's still sealed as well, which is just crazy to think about. And then down there, Wembley edition. And yeah, now on to Divide Now, guys. Divide Now, guys. The normal Divide right here, from Eraser to Supermarket Flowers. I love Divide so much, even though it is Ed's most popular album. There's only 3 different CDs, which is just crazy to think about. Or if you include a Japanese edition, but I don't own the Japanese edition because I just think it's pretty much the same as the deluxe. Still the 16 songs. And then the Divide Deluxe edition, I can still remember when this came out. You know, I got it on release date on the 3rd of March 2017, which I'm so grateful for this, you know, Divide, which is just such an amazing album. From Eraser to Supermarket Flowers, and then the deluxe songs Barcelona, BB Abby Yeye, Nancy Mulligan, and Save Myself, which I just love it all so much. And yeah, this one is a special one. It is the Divide French edition, and it has the 16 songs, and then 3 extra live songs: Shape of You, Lyric Taratata, Castle on the Hill, Lyric Taratata, and then Supermarket Flowers live from Taratata as well, which I just love them all so much. And yes, and then the number 6 collaborations project on CD. Sadly, this only had like one. Well, we could say the Japanese edition, but it's just the same, innit? I just love number 6 so much. All the collabs, 15 songs, ranging from so many different artists Ed's collaborated with, which is a kind of a continuation from number 5 collaborations projects. And yeah, I just love this so much. Yeah, number 6 collaboration projects. Love it. Yeah, love it so much. And then Equals, guys. And then here is the normal edition of Equals. Also, even though we got the tour edition in 2022, we never got an official deluxe edition on CD, guys. But I know on streaming services, but we never officially got it on CD. So, yeah. Tides to Be Right Now, which I just love this album so much. Equals, it just means a lot to me. Equals, yep, love it so much. And it started the and it started the floppy disk cases. Sorry, number 6 was the last plastic case of Ed's albums. I want floppy. I like to call it, but the card ones, I'm assuming, because it's more environmentally friendly, and that, yeah, which I just love Equals so much. The Japanese edition of Equals, guys, and then the spine and that, which I love so much. The Japanese writing, and then the only difference is that it includes Afterglow. And I just love Afterglow so much, guys, which released back in December of 2020, the 21st of December 2020, and then it appears on the Japanese edition of Equals, and having it physically on a disc is amazing. And yeah, I just wish we had an official tour edition CD, you know, with One Life Thing, Was I Remember You, Welcome to the World, and Celestial as well. Yeah. And then this is a great one, a French edition of Equals as well. I was not expecting this at all, and it's just Tides to Be Right Now, and then the extra songs: Two Step featuring Leto, Peru with Fireboy DML, Call on Me with Vianney, Bam Bam with Camille Cabello, and then it includes a DVD. Yes, a DVD Fnac Live Paris 2021, which Ed plays songs from Equals, a couple hits as well, which I just love so much. And yeah, just amazing right there. And now, on to Subtracks and Autumn Variations. Let's go. On to Subtracks now, let's go. With the normal edition of Subtracks, you know, I just love Subtracks so much. It is so, you know, just so beautifully made, this album, with all the bad stuff that Ed had to go through in early 2022, you know. From Boat to the Hills of Aberfeldy, I love this album so much, and yeah. Same with the cardboard casing. And then the deluxe version of Subtracks, From Boat to the Hills of Aberfeldy, and then the 4 extra songs: Wildflowers, Stoned, Toughest, and Moving as well. I actually listened to Subtracks earlier on today, which I just love it so much. And then also 4 more songs which aren't on a CD version, is on the vinyl edition of Subtracks, which it does include a CD in it, but not in a case, you know, which includes songs Balance, Fear, Get Over It, and Hours, and a flexi disc, which includes a minute version of a voice memo of Ed mumming the words of Boat, you know, trying to get the words of Boat. And yeah, I love Subtracks so much, guys. Yeah, and then all the little editions of Subtracks. This version of Subtracks, the normal edition of Subtracks, but as like a little transparent art card, like of the Ed cover, which I just find so fascinating. Yeah, so good. And then the normal edition again, which this one includes a translucent deluxe and normal cover, deluxe, normal, deluxe, normal, deluxe, normal, deluxe, normal, deluxe. You get the picture, yeah. Which I just love so much, I really do love this so much. Of the spanning the deluxe and normal covers of Subtracks, which is amazing. And then this one right here is a sanded, textured, where you feel it, right? The cover of Subtracks right here. It's a good thing about it, I open it, you can still feel it. which, yeah. And it's in the slip case as well. You can touch it and then it feels like all sandy, different material, which I really do love. I really do like. And then this one from Fnac again. This is a deluxe version. It includes a slipcase right here, which is the deluxe edition of some tracks, which I love so much. And then it includes a poster, which I open it out quickly. Oh, try not to rip it because it's getting in. Ed on the beach, you know. Looks like the life goes on. Shoots. And it looks like, yeah, which I love so much. Yeah, the Fnac edition of the French edition of Subtracts, we'll say the French edition of Subtracts. I don't know why I said Fnac, because of course Fnac is French, the French Fnac store. And then saving the best till last, the Japanese edition of Subtracts right here, which I'm so grateful to own as well. It includes the deluxe version of Subtracts, Wildflowers, Though and Toughest and Moving, and then it includes F64. Yes, it includes F64 right there, which I love so much. F64. It doesn't officially say it on the cover, on the case, but it has F64 on this edition of Subtracts, just like with Equals with Afterglow. As you know, Afterglow was a kind of just a one-off single, and F64 was a one-off single as well. And I just love that them songs are on the physical editions. And then the last album, Autumn Variations, guys. Yes, Autumn Variations, the latest album from Ed, which is just crazy to think that Ed released 2 albums last year. Yeah, we of course was expecting some tracks, but we was not expecting Autumn Variations. No. I just love this album so much, and yeah, Autumn Variations. Yeah, and also it's released under Gingerbread Man Records. The first album released under his own record label as well. I know he released the 5 EPs, the 5-pack under Gingerbread Man, but of course I'd already had released the EPs back on Share and Lock independently originally. But Autumn Variations, which I just love so much, 14 songs, Magical to Head Then Heels. I just love it so much. That's it was just one edition of Autumn Variations, but then it's me just buying the Japanese edition of Autumn Variations. The thing about the Japanese edition of Autumn Variations is you have the spine as well. Also has the Gingerbread Man Records logo there, Japanese spine there, and also the back is all in Japanese, which I just find that so fascinating. Literally all in Japanese, right there. Love that so much, guys. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah. Also, with the, I think with making the cover of Autumn Variations, there's like a hand here. That does not look right. So, I found this in HMV. I'm trying to do the differences. The hand looks different, which is just crazy to think about. And that's the actual hand, and this, it just looks so odd with the different colours on the hand. Like the finger on the hand there. Yeah, just crazy to think about. So I got this version, another copy of Autumn Variations, but with the different coloured, the actual colour of the fingers on. Yeah. And that just looks a bit off to me. But thank you to Teddy's Own for pointing that out. I'm like, oh my god, like, it's just crazy to think about. And also on Spotify and streaming services, it is that as well, with the actual fingers on the hand, and it just looks difficult. But it's just the minor details, isn't it? Yes. It's just the minor details. It's alright if that little mistake, but it don't matter. It's still the CD as well, and they're just the 14 songs on Autumn Variations. But yeah, guys. Oh, actually, I forgot with Subtracts. I forgot with Subtract, guys. I can't forget about these magazines. So with Subtracts, Ed released magazines, another edition of Subtracks, guys. I love it so much as it's like a little. I prefer the UK edition version. But I do love this one now. Not gonna lie. Also, the normal CD is in here, which the normal CD, the US copy of the magazine of Subtracks, the magazine edition, which I love so much, and then the UK version. I'll show you the CD in here. The magazine. Oh my! It still smells nice. And then that's the CD. I just love that so much. And then this one is I prefer this one so much more because yeah, it's all the lyrics from all the songs and pictures of Ed saying about the songs as well, with the deluxe CD in there as well. Yeah, this is the best of the last, isn't it? And I just thought it was just an original idea of releasing a magazine CD version of Subtracks in there. And yeah, guys, and if you guys enjoyed this video of me showing you guys my Ed Sheeran CD album collection as of 2024, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.